This is Kugan Cassius for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. We're at the MTK Global show here in Brentwood. Another win under his belt for Mr. Harley Benn tonight. How do you assess your performance?
I thought it was good. Probably my best points win. I've only had one stoppage, but out of the 5 points win, I believe it was my best. I personally think it was my hardest opponent. He was awkward. He could take a shot as well because I hit him with a good few on the chin, and he didn't go nowhere. He kept coming, and I enjoyed it out there. I did.
Miraculously, your hair stayed in place throughout the whole of the fight.
Really? Is it all over the gaff?
It's fine.
But yeah, no. I got caught with one but shook it off and carried on. He's durable opponent. He's been in with he's been done the full rounds with Johnny Garton, Tommy Coyle, Johnny Coyle, good fighters. So he's I'm glad to have that win under my belt.
I mean, since you turned pro, it seems kind of from the outside that your career's been a little bit sort of stop-start. Yeah. So, I know we've probably spoken about this before, but talk to me a little bit about why it's been a little bit stop-start, Harley.
The reason it has been, the first time I stepped into a ring for a fight was my professional debut. That was the first time I stepped in the ring to have a fight with someone. I've done loads of sparring and stuff. So really and truly, I've only ever had 6 fights in my life. So no one's rushing me. I don't need to be rushed. I'm 22. I didn't have an amateur career. I like the pace that I'm going at. I'll have a lot busier year this year than any of the other years. And I'm excited for it. I'm learning on the job. I'm not sitting here going crazy trying to say I'll fight anyone, everyone. I'm liking the opponents that I'm getting. I think if you actually look from my debut to now, every opponent is a bit of a step up. And I'm liking that. I'm learning. And I know I've got miles to go. I haven't even started yet. So I'm liking the pace that I'm going at, and I'm just going to get the wins under my belt and carry on learning.
Now, your brother Conor was here ringside to support you, which is always a nice thing.
Yeah, of course. I mean, people that watch your channel and people that follow boxing will know that me, my dad and my brother have had a rocky relationship. I actually am going to publicly apologise for some of the childish comments I've made to my brother and my dad. None of it was personal. I'll put that out there now. None of it was actually personal. It was me being annoyed at silly things. And when you're annoyed at silly things, you say silly things. Well, that's how I am anyway. Loved having my brother at ringside. Honestly, it feels like I've got a brother now, and we talk all the time. We plan to do stuff together. It's nice, and the Benns are out in full force. So yeah.
It's a really nice thing you've just done there, Harley. And ultimately, when it comes down to it, and I know we've spoken about this in some of the interviews before, but your family at the end of the day, which is what it's about.
That is. Life's short. I've said silly things, he said silly things, and you know what? We've put it to bed. I mean, my brother, we talk, we help each other, we say, oh, we'll do this. It's nice. It's really nice because we're the same age. I think we look pretty similar from a quick view. We're brothers, man. Do you know what I mean? So it's good. And
both love a tattoo.
Yeah, both love a tattoo. Look, we've got them all over. Yeah, that's it.
Harley, what's next and what's kind of the plan? Is it a little bit more of, your first kind of 5 fights, building the rounds, kind of getting a bit of momentum?
Yeah, I think that potentially was my last 4-rounder. So I believe that I'll be stepping up to 6 rounds after that, which will be good. I do 6 to 8 rounds in the gym sparring, so it is a lot different being in a ring than it is sparring, and I'm still learning that. I still feel, when I step in the ring, I still feel new to the ring. But that's because I've had 6 fights, ever. So, but I'm really enjoying it now. I'm starting to enjoy it. I enjoyed it out there tonight. I did.
I haven't seen her, but I'm assuming your mother is somewhere. She's never too far behind you when boxing's involved.
Yeah. She's do you know what? My mum, I couldn't ask for she does all my ticket sales for me. I don't have to worry about tickets in the sense of sorting them out and stuff like that. I don't have to worry about my food. I don't have to worry. She makes camp a lot easier for me, and she makes my life a lot easier. So shout out my mum, man. She does a lot for me.
All right, Harley, congratulations. Like I said, still undefeated. You're moving in the right direction. So, yeah, hope you have a kind of a big 2019.
Thank you very much, Kugan. Appreciate it.